We here at Eternal Pro, you know what I'm saying? We got another artist here, about to get started. Let the people know, what's your name, man, and where you're from?
My name is Five Star. I'm from Liberty City. Um, Five Star is, if you ask me where I got Five Star from, I want to include that I came up with that with my own swag and my own style because I'm going to give you Five Star type of music. So, and I represent Liberty City, which is a part of Miami-Dade County.
Mhm. What's your nationality?
I'm American. I'm American. That's what my nationality is. I was born and raised Miami-Dade County, Jackson Hospital, straight out of Jackson Hospital. Everybody know Jackson Hospital, straight out of Jackson, right there in the bottom, because I think that's where majority of our black people come from, which is Jackson Hospital. Feel me?
All right. So you say you're from Miami, right?
Yeah.
Which area exactly? Like what neighborhood?
Liberty City.
Liberty City.
Yeah.
Let me know a little bit about how it was growing up in Liberty City.
Well, and Dade County is rough in all our neighborhoods. Liberty City, one of the roughest neighborhoods. A lot of gang violence, a lot of shooting, a lot of missing daddies, single mamas, drug dealers, crackheads. A lot of homeless all over the place. A lot of abandoned houses. It's just an area where you want to get up out of it. You feel me? If you ain't living right, or you know where I'm from and you been through there, you'll be like, yeah, this ain't a bad, like scum area, but it ain't no suburbs. So you just want to make it out of it. You don't want to be living there because everywhere you go, you see like crackheads and drug dealers and people trying to, make it and survive and hustle. Niggas hustling on the corner. Niggas hustling, trying to make money. Niggas slanging, so, I mean, it's just like all the neighborhoods that ain't too far from it because it's like a borderline as you cross 27. You go a little bit farther down, you get the Beans. You get the Beans projects and they remodeling over there, but it used to be bad the same way, just like Liberty City. And then across on the other side, you get, the sub. The sub, I got family in the sub. So, all that area is just straight, you know, like I want to say like an area where you just want to, you live, you get by, you get homies, you got friends, but everybody, trying to make it out. Everybody trying to either serve, get money, and they got a lot of bad, things that go on from breaking in houses and selling drugs and selling dope. So it's just an area where just like any other, inner city area, it's just, you trying to make your way out of it. You trying to get money. So, it ain't no suburbans out there with the white folks like out there in West Miramar, something out there now. A lot of black people, that's where we from, in the city. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to HML. That's where I went to. I went to HML. People out of Opalaka went to HML. So that's why I went. And my old girl, you feel me? She moved that way. So, you feel me? We started off in Liberty City. Once I hit high school, I had transferred from Central to go over to, HML. So I went to Lakes, but just still was niggas out there. It was niggas at Lakes, niggas at Central, niggas at the West. This nigga was just, black people all over, and even Spanish people, the Latinos. Latinos was in there too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ganged up, got their gang, got their squad. You feel me? Fighting. all type of junk. So, I mean, it still was the same. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted now. Lake still was just as thuggish as Central and the West.
Because I was gonna say, because you coming from there to there, you know, people like to talk shit. Oh, you on this side, that. So I know
Yeah,
that. So that your teenage years was a little bit. So what grade did you come from Central to go to that school? You went to Central for ninth grade.
Yeah, I started off at Central and then I transferred middle ninth grade.
I know you was like, damn.
Yeah, because that's where everybody, all my homeboys was there. All my homeboys went there. Coming from Liberty City, that's where you go. You either go to the West or you go to Central.
Did you feel left out a little bit? Like,
not really, because you know where you from. You know where you from now. You can't tell me, oh, since I'm going over here, I ain't from over here. If you was raised over here, everybody know you. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, it's all in the city. So, you know, you go where you got to go. You go over there. Mama need to take you over here for right now. That's where you at. But then you double back where your niggas at. Y'all vibe. Y'all kick it. Y'all chill. Y'all smoke. Y'all get money. Regardless of what school y'all go to, that don't mean nothing. Cause niggas hot schools. Hopping school been a thing for the longest. You feel me? Nigga might hot school and go from Central to the West and then jump and go to Edison cause they playing ball. Nigga trying to get the trophy. Nigga trying to get a championship. You know what I'm talking about? So hopping schools wasn't nothing. Nigga just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Nigga know where a nigga come from. So you don't never forget where you come from. So, and like I said, it was niggas out there too. It was just niggas and females coming from Liberty, coming from OL, but it just was mixed up with Latinos, and Latinos had gangs too. You know, they had the Lions and all them boys over there. I don't know if you know about that, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about them Latino gangs, but they had some gangs too. You know what I'm saying? So it was great though.
Describe in one word the type of teenager that you were looking back now.
Teenagers, I was a baller. I was a player. I was a baller. If a nigga know me from playing ball, basketball, football. You feel me? That's why nigga got a lot of credit from. You feel me? Nigga ain't really jump until a nigga hit like 18, 19. Then a nigga start getting out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there, getting a little street credit, you know, doing a little wild, you know, street nigga shit. But early teenage, everybody trying to make it out. Everybody trying to, you know, go to the pros, go to the college. They trying to go, you know, play ball at a university. You know, that's what we try to do. So in my early teenage years, I was a baller. I was playing ball. I was, you know, bombing niggas, you know, crossing niggas, you know, and I had hoes at the same time. That come with hoes.
Two sports.
Yeah, I played two sports.
What position you played in football? What was your position's go-to position?
Football, I played DB. That was my position. DB, free safety, and wide receiver is what I played.
And how about in like basketball?
Basketball, I was point guard. I bring the ball down and coordinate the flow.
Okay, yeah, you got some athleticism.
Yeah, I was an athlete, so that's where everybody knew me from. But you know, just like every other athlete, bro, it ain't nothing for us down here in Dade County. We go from athletics, and when the coach don't get you where you got to go, or you don't go where you got to go for whatever purpose, whatever reason. You feel me? You hit the streets. You feel me? You hit the streets with your nigga. You learn to get money. You know what I'm saying? You learn to flip. You learn to do whatever you got to do to survive, because, you know, we coming from the bottom. So, you feel me? Learn to watch your back, keep your scrap. You know, make sure nigga ain't trying to slide on you. So, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think, because what you say you playing sports your early years, do you think those early years playing sports kind of slowed you down from getting in real trouble? Because, you know, everybody be playing sports. A lot of athletes play sports when they're young, but, you know, when you get to 18 and then that college don't be working out, and then people start getting more freedom and getting to the streets. Do you feel like those early years being in sports kept you away from the streets a little bit? Or how did it have an effect on your life?
It do. It keep you away from the streets, but, I mean, you know, the streets is tied in to that. You know, the streets tied in. If you a league nigga, the streets coming to your games. They coming to your games. Yeah, I'm betting on that. Who gonna win? Central, the West, Lakes. You feel me? Cass City. You know what I'm talking about? So the street tapped in. If you're a baller, play basketball, they tapped in where you at. They gonna come. They gonna sit on the sideline. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, serving the high. You know, and they inside the fans. So it's all tapped in, it's all together. Ain't nothing but love, but to do as a true athlete, keep you away from being totally in the street. So, you know, some athletes, they be like, they're an athlete, but then they got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? 1 foot in. I'm kind of like doing a little something, but this is where my dreams at. This is where I want to be. You feel me? I want to make it, coach. I want to just send me D1. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it. But I'm out here, you know, sliding, getting money or fucking these hoes, whatever you doing. You feel me? At the same time, smoking, trying to make it. But you know, that's how you cut your losses and you end up, you know, when you don't go where you got to go, you don't go D1, you end up hitting the streets and things happen.
What let us know your rap name again. What's your official rap name?
My official rap name is 5 Star. But since you can't put 5 Star on the internet, you can't go on there and put on IG just 5 Star. So they always make you add something. So I just added the end to be nostalgic. You feel me? I can't just say on 5 Star because YouTube and IG, you know, TikTok, all them websites, when you screaming, whatever screaming website you on, they ain't gonna let you do 5 Star. So you gotta add something to it. So I just added nostalgia. And basically it's just to get a nigga in their feelings or get a female in their feelings. So I added nostalgic. If you know the definition of nostalgia, the definition is past reminiscence of old feelings or future reminiscence of old feelings. So I just added that to the end because if you listen to the music that I present to you, if you just listen, you're going to say, okay, that nigga know what he talking about. He done been through something. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a female, going to put them in their feelings. You feel me? So I just added that, but I go by 5 Star when you hear niggas like, yeah, that's 5 Star right there.
But where did the 5 Star come from? The word 5 Star, what does that correlate from?
It correlate from my style. It correlate from my music. Because when you hear my music, it's going to be 5 Star.
Okay. If 5 Star, I'm thinking like a recruit, like it kind of like, you know, like in sports, they say 5 Star recruit and you playing. I'm like, did that derive from that was just a term you use being a top term?
No, it actually was, something I came up with when I just was thinking of artist names and the music that I present. So cause as an artist, we rate it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You could be underrated, you could be overrated. But when I present my music, it's gonna be 5 Star. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when the nigga hear, nigga want to see how the nigga look. Nigga want to see where the money at, what the jewels is. You feel me? What he got going on. Can he drop this? Can he do this? But then I just tell a nigga, listen straight up. Listen. And what I'm presenting to you is 5 Star, whether you don't see it like I see it. If you listen, you're going to hear 5 Star. It's going to be like, yeah, I rate that. That's a 5 Star. You feel me? He up there. If you give him a chance, that's where he going. He going to be a 5 Star next to them boys. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. All right. When did you figure out that you wanted to rap?
16 years old. 16 when in high school. And the net started getting big. You know, it been big, but growing up, you don't know how big it is until you start hitting the net. And then when you tap into the net, you like tap into the net a little bit. And when you start tapping into Facebook and IG, you know what I'm saying? And you start tapping into YouTube and you see the feed just flooding, young niggas rapping, young niggas spitting. I was 16. That was the first time I seen that. I was 16. And when I seen that, I was like, yeah, let me start spitting. I started getting on the tool, just freestyling, just freestyling, dropping videos, putting beats on, just dropping. You feel me? So I was 16 when I said, you know what? I want to be an artist. You feel me? And then I started just dropping freestyle and just looking for content and trying to develop my swag and my style because you always got to come out different from the next man.
All right. Top 5 Dade County rappers of all time. No particular order. You can put it in the order if you want, but just top 5 Dade County rappers.
Boy, hey, we got some niggas, boy. We got some artists. Luke, he first. Uncle Luke first. So he the root. He the root. Uh, uh, one of my favorites though, I want to say after Luke will be I'll say Briss. When Briss came out with Wayne, and he used to rap over here. I listen to Briss all the albums. I like Briss. When he was that nigga, he was that nigga, and he spoke a lot of game. Like Briss. Uh, Ross too. Ross. Can't deny Ross. Ross. And uh, Trina. I ain't gonna lie. Trina spit for a woman. You gotta add a woman in there. She a writer. She a spitter. And Trick.
I'm about to say, where the trick at? Hold up.
Yeah, Trick. Can't forget Trick. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You answered that right.
Yeah. Can't forget that nigga.
Let's go to the next question. All right. Top 5 rappers of all time.
All time. Well, I gotta go with Wayne. Wayne number one. I go with Wayne. Wayne number one. Lyricist. I actually kind of grew up as a young nigga that was Wayne. Wayne always did his thing. Number two would be number two would be Jay. Jay. Number two would be Jay-Z. You don't know what Jay I'm talking about. Number three would be it'd be Pac. Pac is three. And then Future. Future would be four. Future. And then number five would be Kendrick. Kendrick, that nigga.
A solid lineup right there.
Yeah.
All right. You know, who you like as an artist tells a lot about you as an artist. You feel me?
Exactly.
And you have a good lineup.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who are your top new rappers? Like, last few years, top 3 new rappers that you bumping right now today in your car.
Kendrick. I'm bumping that. I'm bumping I want to say Dirt. I bump Dirt. Lil Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bump Lil Dirt. And Future.
Flip your jacket in. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Good lineup.
Yeah.
All right. All right. If you could get down with 5 celebrity women right now, who's your top 5 women you picking?
5 celebrity women. Miami. Young Miami. She bad. She fly. She good. Straight up. JT. She fine too. And she could spit. I just heard that new song she just dropped. Yeah. Cardi B. Can't deny Cardi B. And Trina. And Megan. Megan. I would add Gorilla on the end, but only got 5, bro.
Honorable mention.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right. If you could put 3 artists to do an album with, a whole album with 3 artists, like a group, could be a singer, rapper, dead or alive. 3 artists that you'll pick.
It's surprising though. I like artists that can guarantee a hit. So I mean, sometimes every time somebody drop it in, guarantee a hit, no matter how much you like them. Sometimes you be like, Drizzy, that was alright. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the ones I pick to guarantee a hit, it'll probably be it'll be Future. It'll be Kendrick, and it'll be Future and Kendrick, and the last one will probably be, let me see. J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Yeah, I forgot about J. Cole. Yeah, you know how to make it hit, for sure.
What's some advice you'll give your younger self? If you could give your young self a piece of advice.
Dedication. I would have told myself to be more dedicated and then fuck it these hoes. Cause I was bad. And I know I'm just like, we all niggas, but I would have told myself be a little bit more dedicated, cause I would have went to the pros. I would have went to the pros in basketball or football, cause I'm that good. But when and that's like I tell my son too, when you good, you got more things that's gonna block your path. You know what I'm talking about? So when you good and you on the way, females see that. You know what I'm saying? You got water enough? Let me get some. You don't mind if I grab a water, bro? My turn. Yeah. I would tell him dedication. I would tell my younger self dedication like I tell my son, because if you on the way, you always getting blocked by something. But as a young nigga, you don't see it, bro. As a young nigga, you like, yeah, I'm on the way. And females just come and just open the legs right there like, yeah, come get this. You know what I'm saying? And they always gonna do that. Yeah, come get this. Yeah, come through. What you doing? What you doing? You done with practice? You done with practice? Yeah, come get this. You done with the studio? Yeah, come get this. You know what I'm saying? You done hustling? Yeah, come get this. No, I'm just being that 100. They always, they on the spread for you. That's the spread. You know what I'm saying? If you gambling, that's your spread. It's gonna be hit. She ready for you. Can you hit again? You feel me? But sometimes that stop your hitting, that stop your spread, that stop your flow, that stop your life. So I tell him like, be more dedicated. Put that to the side, cause that's gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always be there. So that's exactly what I tell him. But that'll get me to where I needed to be.
Like you have player problems.
That's what I had all day, every day, bro. But like I said, just like most niggas coming up, and you know it, you coming up in the game. How many times you got a female that just, and I ain't got nothing wrong with my beautiful sisters. They, they queens. But when you a nigga You a real nigga? Come on now. You know they coming. Cause that's all they want is real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a nigga problem. So I tell my younger self, be dedicated. Be more dedicated to my craft.
How do you feel about the rise in gang culture in the streets and the internet in your city opposes to like when we was younger coming up?
Well, it's a little bit different. It ain't as bad as it used to be. And I think that police, they trying to kind of like, like get rid of all that in the street. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it ain't there cause it's there, but I just feel like back in the day it was worse. You know what I'm saying? It was worse. You know, it was everywhere and it was killing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga try to rap, nigga, if you on the way up, nigga, you heard about a nigga draw dead. They done got that boy. You feel me? That's just how it was as a young nigga. Made niggas, you feel me? You got to have hard to rap. And, and, it's just a little different. I ain't saying we ain't got it cause everybody still got it. And it's still going down. Niggas still getting dropped. But I just feel like it was every other day. It was every other day. It was worse. It was worse back then. So, I think the police trying to get rid of that, the white people, whatever, whoever, however, whatever. And also I just think our black culture become more visionary. Like we becoming more visionary. We don't just want to gang bang. We don't just want to sit in the street. We don't just want to, sit there and get how we starting to move. We starting to visualize where we want to be. And we starting to get to the money and we starting to see outlets and we starting to reach different cultures and we starting to reach out to Spanish and Haitian, mixing the cultures and speaking and saying, this is what we want to business and this is the business we want to do and this is the foundation we want to grow from. So more of us advancing than turning gang, turning hood. You feel me? Or, going down the wrong path. And I think that's what's clearing up a lot of the gang. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think, clearing up some of the gang problems and stuff like that, which I think is a positive thing for our communities. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that it was wrong to be in gangs because everybody got their reasons, but the fact that it's less now, I think is more on a positive note. You feel me? Niggas could get things done. Niggas could build a business. Niggas could get a career. Niggas could get money. And another nigga that got money will say, yeah, he getting money too, so I'm getting money, so we ain't got to make no problem. You feel me? As long as he get his money, I'm good. As long as he don't touch my money. So, we became better as a people, different from each different gang time from back then to now in these gang time.
How do you feel about rappers getting these recos? Like, it's just like back to back.
I mean, honestly, to each his own, dog. To each his own. If that's how you gotta if that's how you gotta live, that's how you gotta get it. If that's how you really gotta, make your moves, then, you know what I'm saying? That's what come with it. But it's just to each his own, cause everybody ain't doing it. It ain't gonna be every single rapper, but, niggas gotta get it, bro. Niggas gotta handle their business. And if that's part of your business, then, I ain't got no words to say to you, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
How do you feel about podcasts like Adam 22, No Jumper? You got all these gang members going on there and addressing all the hood business. Well, how do you feel about just like things that were left in the hood and now on the internet? How do you feel about that?
Speak your mind. Shoot, if you're in the hood, you got pressure in the hood, and you're on the internet, you got pressure on the internet. Speak your mind. I mean, I ain't saying it's wrong or right, but only a real nigga gonna go speak his mind, bro. Whether I'm in the street or I'm on the internet, nigga gonna speak his mind in the street. Nigga gonna talk to a nigga however he talk to on the internet until you see nigga in the street. Niggas going from the street to the internet to voice their opinion or to speak how they feel about the next man. Hey, that's how you feel. That's what a real nigga would do. You feel me? If that's his situation. But I mean, to each his own, bro.
How do you feel about your boy Kanye West?
Kanye, Kanye, hey, Kanye done been through a lot. I respect Kanye. I ain't gonna lie, I respect Kanye because he a crafter, he a creator, he a innovator. We gotta respect that. Everything he come out with, it make it happen. You feel me? It pop, it happen, it grow, it get money. You gotta respect innovators like that, no matter what it is. So Kanye, one of my top artists too. It won't be top five, but he up there. You know what I'm saying? I like how he dropped his too. He just back in the day, it was back to back with Kanye. He was back to back when he first came out after the accident, all that. It was back to back. So he was coming with it. But as you get older in the game, you know, your production slow down a little bit because you already up there. So, you know, like now it ain't as hot as it used to be. But when he dropped, he still come with it. You feel me? So he more family oriented now. He got his family, got his children. He building his empire, and that's what it's about. So I respect Kanye.
How you feel about your boy Diddy? You think he guilty? What you think about to happen to him?
No comment on Diddy. Let's move from Diddy. No comment on Diddy.
All right, how you feel about Deion Sanders' son? How they play him? What you feel about him falling in the draft?
You mean like not number one?
Not even being number one, just the way he slipped. Just okay, he could have been like late in the first round, but for him to slip like that,
Yeah,
$40 million lost.
Yeah, it was. He just got opportunity still though. See, it's how you look at it. It's just like life. It's how you look at it. When you in a position in life, it's how you look at every position, every play, every step you gotta make. So if I ain't get picked first round, okay, it just made me feel like I gotta prove myself. And if you're a real person, if you're a person with determination and dedication, you're gonna prove yourself. So I lost 40 million. But when I go to this team and go and be, you know, balling and playing first string, by the next 2 to 3 years, they're gonna give me my 40 million back because I'm gonna show out. You get me? I'm gonna show out. I'm gonna let them know why I should have went first round. And whatever that team that supposed to have that first pick and thought about me, gonna say, yeah, I should have grabbed that boy. Cause now he's showing out. You get me? So it's just how you see things. You don't supposed to ever see it in a negative light. You're always supposed to see it in a positive light to better yourself. So
Good thing he came for money because 40 million guaranteed straight up coming in the league and having to play 5 years. That's the run they play. Oof, that's crazy. What's up with Trump? Did you vote for Trump, and how you feeling about what's going on with your boy?
no, I ain't vote for Trump. I ain't got no problem with Trump, but I ain't vote for Trump. I ain't vote for Trump. Trump, you know, I ain't got no problem with Trump. That's all I'm saying. I ain't vote for Trump though, 'cause I just feel like presidents don't never really look out for us. You know what I'm saying? They don't never look out. They say they gonna do something, but they don't really do much, man. They just like, you know what I'm saying? But what I do want to say on the real tip is he did show me more than any other president did show me. If we talking about business moves and if we talking about, what he did for Weezy and what he did for Kodak, you know what I'm saying? He did show me something that no other black president or white president ever showed me. The fact that he what do you call that? He give out? What is that? The pardons, left and right, pardon that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Talk to Kanye. So he showed me a different side of the president, but he still ain't show me what he doing for the people. You know what I'm saying? He showed me a different side. Like, nigga, I could be white niggers and just, yeah, pardon that nigga. I got the power. But then what about the people?
All right. How do you feel about dating in 2025?
Well, 2025, you dating 2025, you just gotta have the bread. I mean, honestly, if you got the bread, it ain't no different from 1990 or 2000 or 28, 2015 and whatever, however they did it back then. I don't think it's no different. If you got the bread, you the winner. That's it. You the winner. You gonna get whatever flock you want. You just gotta have that bread.
All right, rapid fire. Slim or thick?
It don't matter. I never been a picky nigga cause, I just know through experience that sometimes you get a thick one and a thick one she feel like she owed the world sometimes. You feel me? So, but you get a slim one. If she fine, she might feel like that too, but it just, nowadays, the thick is the final one, but also a slim baby she's slim and fine too. So to me, it don't matter. It don't matter, to be honest with you. It's all about personality. It's all about character. So if we could get past the attraction, what can you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Let's get past the attraction, baby, cause you thick. I'm that nigga. So we both hitting. So what can we get past? You feel me? Can we get past this? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's a big question right here. White or black women?
Nah, black.
All right. Foreign or American cars?
Nah, foreign.
Ass or titties?
Here we go again with this attitude, with these things that really don't matter. I mean, but I'm lying though, ass though. Ass. I can't deny the ass though. I do like an ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Nike or Reebok?
Nike. Nike all day.
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan all day. I like LeBron, but Jordan all day.
Miami or Florida State?
The U.
Trick or Rick Ross?
Trick. I gotta go with Trick.
All right. To wrap it up, you got any projects or anything on the way coming up you want to let people know about?
Yeah, I got a single I just released. I got a single I just released called Wide Open. Wide Open, that's the title of it. 5-star, I'm the artist of it. If you just listen to it, then you gonna know why I call it Wide Open. I also got some more songs that I'm gonna drop, but that song Wide Open is on iTunes, is on IG, is on all the platforms, TikTok. If you want to hear it, you want to listen to it, all you gotta do is type in 5-star Wide Open, and it's gonna pop up as one of the songs on the list. So that's the song that I'm bringing forward. That's the song that I'm pushing right now, Wide Open. But I do got songs after that that's coming because I already got them in the catalog. So this what we starting off with.
Okay. Let the people know your social medias and where they can reach you at.
My social media is 5, the number 5, star, _star, STAR, _ nostalgic, NOSTALGIC. That's IG, that's TikTok, that's YouTube. YouTube, you should be able to type in 5-star, it'll pop up. And every platform.
In the studio at Eternal,